Hi, I wanted to give you a quick overview of what my manifesto looks like, how I practice it, and why am I sharing this with you, because main reason I feel this is something that you might want to hear is because I owe it to the people that's in this group and the people that built this and the person who created it, of course, Grant. And my manifesto is from this book. When I start reading this, and I don't have a habit of reading a book, neither mornings, neither at time. So I started reading books 2 years ago, and I actually use reading a book to fall asleep because I'm a horrible reader, page two, page half sometimes. I stop reading and fall asleep. So I wanted to give this a shot. It was 2019, about 3 years ago. And I had chapters in some days that I got excited. It was crazy. I've never had such a thing before because I don't have a habit of reading a book. The further I read, the more excited I get. So I realized I can't read this book before going to bed because it gets me excited. I'm not sleepy anymore and I can't go to bed. So I obviously, start reading some habits. And out of this book, there is this one part. If you read the book, you will probably remember there's a part talks about manifestation. I am someone who've done manifestation in multiple ways. Project 369, I've done manifestation in multiple ways. Projects 369, the workbook, I started with years ago the book called Law of Attraction, The Secret, and then I realized it is not just you share that with yourself or your inner circle. At first, even it feels weird to share this to your inner circle. Then I realized when I read this book, at the end of his manifestations, Grant's manifestation, he says, I am nowhere near this. And compared to when he wrote the book, I don't know when, but now if you're looking at him a couple of years from down the line, he's way beyond what he wanted to achieve. I believe most of it's already been achieved, and some of it has in progress, as most of you guys see Grant's live on social media. So I decided to do the same. After going to the networking event in Vegas with 12,000 people, it made me realize how big the world around you and how the circle I had in my head, how close it was. That broke the chain, and it made me realize I need to share this as many as people as possible so I can achieve and so I can have glimpse of people believing in one of the things, or just at least leave them curious if how much I've achieved. So I started writing this manifestation, my version of it, and repeating every morning. Try to repeat before going to bed. I did it for a couple of months, maybe a year, but still not there yet. And then after a year of break, I moved to Miami from Boston, and then I found the manifestation in my notes. I went back at it again, and I've been reading it every day to my head. It's long, 13 points. I've memorized it by heart right now, and now what it actually gives me is how joyful the process of getting that achievement is. And also it's important how each of the other points that I have connected to why I'm doing this and why I want to do this for myself and for my loved ones. And it also gives me a push, the grit that I want to go through that I want to follow through even for the days that I don't want to. So here goes. My net worth is over $100 million. My income is over $1 million a month. I am in perfect health and physical condition. My marriage is alive, healthy, and positive model for others. I am more in love with my wife every day. I own a beautiful home on the ocean that has no debt. I have no debt except that which is paid by others. I own companies that I can manage from a distance, and I have great people working with me. I am friends with some of the most powerful people on the planet. I have 2 beautiful and healthy children with me. I am making a positive impact in my community. I have endless energy and interest in my career, and I am one of the biggest donors to my mosque. This is something I go by right now. This is how I fall asleep with when I close my eyes. This is what I do when I wake up, and this is what I repeat when I'm doing my daily cardio. I close my eyes and run to it. I live by it, and it has been an amazing journey, how much of it that I have achieved and how much of it that I am in the process of achieving it. At the end, it just become better, better, and better. And then even when you achieve it, you just wanted the more of it. Or some days you forget how much you appreciate what you achieved. This manifestation reminded me of to be grateful for achieving it, where one of these points was just a dream. So anyway, I want to share. It's Matt Koser, by the way. I run a marketing agency. I generate leads for home service businesses, specifically for window and door installers. And if you know anybody, shoot them my way. Thank you.